All right, let's talk about how to outsmart travel scams. Now, this isn't about making you scared to travel. It's the opposite. It's about getting you so prepared that you can spot these tricks a mile away and just travel with complete confidence. You know that feeling, right? That person who's just a little too helpful at the train station or that tour guide promising the last ticket available. You get that little ping in your gut that something's off. Well, you're right to feel that. And it turns out, whether you're in Bangkok or Barcelona, these tricks are not random at all. And that is the big secret. They're all, and I mean all of them, running off the exact same psychological playbook. Once you know what's in that playbook, the whole game changes. You're not trying to memorize hundreds of different cons, you just need to spot a few key triggers. So let's pull back the curtain and look at that playbook. This right here is the foundation of your defense. If you can get your head around these 5 simple ideas, you'll be able to see almost any scam coming. Okay, here they are, and they're really simple when you break them down. Urgency. That's the text that screams, "Your booking is canceled. Click here now." Authority. That's someone in a cheap, fake uniform who you just instinctively obey. Scarcity. You know, the classic only one room left pressure tactic. Reciprocity. That's when someone puts a free bracelet on your wrist, and now you suddenly feel like you owe them something. And finally, distraction. A big commotion, a spilled drink, anything that pulls your attention for just a second so their partner can grab your wallet. See? They're all about pushing your emotional buttons, not your logical ones. So how do you fight back? With this. This is your superpower, the pause reflex. Seriously, think of it like a 3-second force field. The second you feel any of that pressure, urgency, authority, whatever, you just stop. You take a breath, and you ask these simple questions. That little pause completely short-circuits their entire plan. We're going to keep coming back to this. And the best part? Your defense doesn't start when you're in a crowded market. It starts right now, on your couch. Let's talk about building your pre-flight armor, because the best way to win the game is to be a tough target before you even leave the house. Think of this as your set it and forget it protection plan. Spend maybe an hour doing this stuff and you've already dodged a dozen potential headaches. Turning on Find My Device, snapping a photo of your passport, having a backup credit card. These are not just suggestions. They are your digital life raft if things go sideways. And before we get into the on-the-ground tactics, I just want to leave you with this number again. 3. 3 seconds. That's all it takes to pause, to stop, to think. Remember that number because it is the most powerful tool you have when you're tired and stepping into a brand new, maybe chaotic environment. Okay, wheels down. You've landed. You're tired, you're a little disoriented, and you're just trying to find your way. Well, guess what? That first hour is prime time for scammers. They absolutely prey on that feeling, but not you. You're ready for them. And here it is, maybe the most common arrival trap in the world. Someone inside the terminal, maybe with a laminated badge, offers you a special price taxi. Your defense is simple and it is absolute. You ignore them. You walk right past them, outside to the clearly marked official taxi line or the designated pickup zone for ride-hailing apps. No exceptions, ever. Now, here's the digital version of that exact same trap. You pull out your phone and see a network called something like free airport Wi-Fi. Looks legit, right? Well, it could easily be a scammer's personal hotspot, just waiting to slurp up your passwords when you log in. The fix? Only ever connect to the exact Wi-Fi name you see printed on official airport signs. Better yet, just use the offline map you already downloaded. And here's what you say. This is your script, it's polite, it's firm, and it shuts the conversation down immediately. No thanks, I'll use the official line. Practice it. It works like a charm. All right, you made it out of the airport and to your hotel. Awesome. Now let's get you armed with the street smarts you'll need for the rest of your trip while you're out exploring, eating, and shopping. Okay, this one is sneaky, so listen close. You go to pay for something and the card machine asks if you want to be charged in your home currency, say dollars, or the local currency. Choosing dollars seems easier, right? Wrong. It's a total trick called dynamic currency conversion, and it lets them hit you with a terrible exchange rate. The defense is so simple. Always, always, always choose to pay in the local currency. And if you're handing your card to a person, just say these words as you do. Local currency, please. It's a simple phrase that signals you know the game, and they'll usually just nod and do it correctly. This one can really catch you off guard. It's late, the phone in your room rings, and it's the front desk saying there's a problem with your card and they need the number again. Feels real, right? Your defense is to just assume it's a scam. Say, okay, thanks, I'll be right down, and hang up. Then either physically walk to the front desk or call the number you know is correct, the one printed on your room key. Never, ever give card details to an incoming call. Okay, let's do a quick lightning round of other common defenses. Renting a scooter? Take a 30-second video of it pointing out every scratch before you drive away. Worried about pickpockets? A zippered front pocket or a bag worn across your chest is your best friend. Someone tries to hand you a free friendship bracelet or shoves a petition in your face? The only defense you need is to just keep walking and say a firm no thank you. Don't stop, don't engage. So let's bring this all home. Let's put everything we've talked about into your final actionable toolkit. This is what you do in an emergency, and this is the checklist you can run through before you even think about booking your next trip. Look, even with the best prep, sometimes bad stuff happens. If it does, you don't panic. You have a plan. It's a simple 4-step sequence. 1, lock your phone remotely. 2, freeze your credit cards. 3, report it to get an official police record. And 4, contact your support systems, your embassy for a passport, your insurance provider. These are clear steps for a clear head when you need it most. And here it is. This is the slide to screenshot. This is your whole pre-trip briefing on one page, from the digital prep you do at home to the mindset you carry on the street. Just look this over before every trip. It's this entire explainer boiled down into a practical, powerful checklist. And really, this is what it's all about. This knowledge isn't supposed to make you paranoid. It's designed to do the complete opposite. By putting these simple defenses in place beforehand, you free your mind from worry. You can actually relax and soak in the experience, totally confident that you are prepared. So that leaves us with one final thought. You now know the psychology, you know the playbook, you know the practical steps. So as you start dreaming about your next adventure, which one of these defenses are you going to put into practice first? Is it the digital prep, or is it that 3-second pause?